January 2023. So it seems like a good time to take a reflection, to look at my journey, my spiritual path that has been going on for a couple of years now, and see how it's impacted my life, and also what lessons I've learned from it. And just to whet your appetite a little bit, I just want to tell you that I just feel like I can face whatever is going on in my life through the fact that I'm in this place of being awake, and it just feels awesome all the time. So here are the three top lessons that I've learned so far. Number one, God is love. Now, I don't mean that love is just one aspect of who God is. Love is the fullness of God. Anything else that I think about as a characteristic of God really comes out of His love. He loves me, and He loves you, and He loves all of things that have been created unconditionally. If you have ever experienced the breathtaking experience of seeing a sun rise over the ocean, or seeing the sunset over a mountain, or looking into the innocent eyes of a little baby, or holding your child or your grandchild in your arms, you have experienced God's love. And I know that you've experienced more than one of these. And that's how God expresses Himself, is in other people and in His creation. God has always been inside you and can never leave you, will never leave you. Second thing, which is kind of allied to this, is that everything is in creation is one with God. This is sometimes called oneness consciousness. I am one with God, and you're one with God, and all of creation is one with God, regardless of our culture, our personalities, our religious beliefs, our political beliefs. We're one with God regardless of how we look, how much money we have in the bank, what we have done right and what we've done wrong, according to our own estimations. There's only one life in the universe, and that is God's life. Each of us is an individualized expression of His one life. The idea that anything or anybody can be separated from God is just an illusion. I heard in an interview, I heard Robert Schwartz describe it this way. He said, each of us is a cell in one magnificent being that exists in all dimensions and in all universes. That will really blow your mind about the importance of yourself, and also the expanded concept of who God is. Number three is we have been given the choice while we're here on this earth to wake up to our true self. When we wake up to our oneness with God, we realize that we're actually much higher beings than what our physical form would tell us. Our true self has no form because God is spirit, and it has no of the identities that we associate with our earthly identities, because all our identity is found in God. This is what Paul meant when he said that in Christ there is no male or female, no Gentile or Jew, no free man or slave. As Christ consciousness, which is God consciousness, we observe our little s self here on the earth, but we also transcend our little s self by our Christ consciousness in a higher realm. Jesus told us this when He told us to deny ourselves. He wouldn't tell us to deny something that's true about us. He told us to deny what's not true about us, and instead to experience the real you of who you are. And when we wake up to in awareness, or to our real self, we'll find that we really get the wisdom to be able to live from above while we're here on the earth. So what have these three things meant for me in my life? I've actually found freedom. They've really led me to freedom to not to have to work anymore to try to please God, freedom to treat people the way Jesus said to treat them as I would want to be treated. I can do that because I see them as me. And also freedom to accept myself without judging myself about whether I'm doing things right or wrong. And all this leads to joy and just the expectation of having pleasure every single day, every single moment. I'm practicing being at peace with all things that unfold in my life. And I see great strides that I'm making from waking up. So I'm just grateful for this awakening experience, this experience into awareness. And it brings me a lot of joy to share it with you. You're a wonderful partner in this journey called life, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Bye bye.